All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. Good evening. As you already know, my name is Balkiz Mustafa, and I'm your host. And we have here with us Madam Mojisola Olurotimi, and she's here to take us on leveling up productivity with AI. She's actually a certified AI tutor. She has a whole lot of programs teaching AI. She's a virtual assistant. She's the manager. I'll call you. Let me allow her introduce herself. All right. So we are starting today's class. I hope that everyone is ready with their books. In my own book, I'm ready to learn a lot. Please, as you are joining, make sure that you are muted so that there's no disturbance at all. All right. Over to you, Mama.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me, Vicky. You're all welcome. It's it's good to be here. I'm Mojisola Olurotimi. Apologies. There's a glitch with Google Meet this night. Well, it has been like this all day. Um, I am a global career coach. I'm the creator of a platform called AI in Careers, where we use on this platform we help professionals to grow with AI and business owners, to also have and train AI savvy teams. Then I'm also a founder of the Assistant Hive. The Assistant Hive is a virtual assistant outsourcing agency. We train and match vetted virtual assistants with founders, startups, business owners, that want to drop the mundane work and focus on other strategic things on their schedule. So thank you for having me. So that's a brief summary about what I do. So basically, I train a lot, I teach, I coach at the same time. We also do other form of trainings that has to do with soft skills and all of that. But the demand for AI training has been quite high, which is understandable. I mean, it's what is everybody's faced with right now. So thank you for having me. Thank you for also completing the pre-training survey. I was able to look through your feedback and analyze at least most of the things that I saw there. And what I could come up with is that most of the business mamas here, business owners, are looking for a way to cut short the time on creating content, responding to customers in their business, and all of that. So content creation was really recurring in the feedback that I saw. So I'm ready to pick the topic of this session as leveling up your productivity, with AI, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. The session is hands-on. So if you have your laptop with you, it would be nice to follow along. Otherwise, maybe you can, I don't know if the recording will be made available. You can watch the recording later. All right, so I'll also be asking a couple of questions and I'll be checking the messages to see who is answering. All right, so are we good to go? So I'll just do a bit of sliding and we'll get into the real matter itself. So it's basically we're going to see how we can, efficiently use AI to streamline our operations and work more efficiently, especially for solopreneurs. Because I know that it could be a lot, be your own accountant, your own customer service, your own operations person, your own business development. Some of you probably have employees, which is good, but I believe that some people are solopreneurs here. Solopreneur means you are the one handling all the operations of your business and marketing, most likely. So if you are teams, if you're a solopreneur, you are team A. If you are a full-blooded, fully established entrepreneur, you are team B. So how many solopreneurs do we have here? Team A, solopreneurs. Team B, solopreneurs are also entrepreneurs.
The chat box to.
Yes, I'm monitoring the chat box. So use the chat box. Are you team A? Are you a solopreneur? or you're actually a full-fledged entrepreneur. You have staff, they're on your payroll, you're delegating work to, they are doing things and stuff for you. So let me have your responses.
Sorry.
In
If we choose our staff, does it count?
Yes, now even if your staff is two, it counts. You're no longer a solopreneur. Tools. AI tools. You're still a solopreneur now. You're not using humans. So the tools, of course, are your staff, but they're not human staff. They are digital tools. They are AI tools. Okay. So let's have more responses. So let me be sure that we are here. We only have about 1 hour to spend together. So let's maximize this time together. Okay, I've seen Balki's response. I mean, the other people in the room, you're turning amala in the kitchen, or breastfeeding, or putting the kids to bed. You're multitasking. So please be present. So one of the things that you can do with AI, I know most of us use the ChatGPT. So let me also take a poll. The reason I'm even asking this question, I want to be sure of who is following this session. It cannot be only BQ that is here. So who are the team ChatGPT?
Do we have anybody here? Because it's looking like there's no one here.
It looks like.
Let's know.
Hi, good evening. I just joined in, so I don't know if classes have been on for a while. So
good evening, welcome. I can see your name as Kenny. Welcome.
thank you.
Yes, we just started, and there's a question being asked by the coach presently. So you can drop your answer in the chat box. I think she asked if you are a solopreneur or you are a full-fledged entrepreneur.
Okay, mid.
Yeah, you can drop.
Solopreneur. Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you for your responses. All right. So who are the team ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, or Claude? Which of these LLMs do you use more often? Which one is your go-to? Is it ChatGPT? Is it Gemini? Is it Claude? Is it Copilot? Or Grok? Or DeepSeek? Which one is your go-to? Okay, somebody said Claude and ChatGPT. So ChatGPT, all right. So how many of us are using the paid version? Paid version of ChatGPT, paid version of Claude. So I don't think I'm going to go into Claude tonight because whatever I'm teaching here is also applicable to other LLMs as well. All right. So in ChatGPT, there's something called custom GPTs, and it's only applicable to paid version, paid subscribers, pros or plus subscribers of ChatGPT. It's called custom GPTs. And what are custom GPTs? They are reusable workflows. They're like your AI assistants that can help you get work done faster. Instead of entering prompts into the LLM means large language models. It's the type of AI. And examples of large language models are ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Copilot, and the likes. So creating reusable workflows helps you cut short the time to work. And in ChatGPT, it's called custom GPT. In Google Gemini, it's called Gemini Gems. In Claude, they are called projects. Another version of them are called skills. Skills are only applicable to paid Claude, skills and plugins. In Microsoft's pilots, I think they're called Copilot agents or something like that. So, of all these LLMs, you cannot use a custom GPT unless you're on paid version of ChatGPT. You can't create. You can use that the GPTs that have been created by people, but you cannot create. But it's free to create on Gemini. It's free to create on Claude and I think Microsoft Pilot. So on Gemini, it's called Gemini Gems. Yes, Copilot is called Copilot Agents. Claude is called Projects. ChatGPT is called Custom GPT. So when it comes to productivity, creating gems and reusable workflows in form of AI assistants can help you level up your productivity. It's something that I've thought and I've seen how people have used it to turn around their work. And I'm like, when the student is already becoming hotter than the teacher, it's a game changer if you know how to leverage these things. So we'll go into that. Then we'll also touch on design, and that will be it for tonight. All right, so let us go. I'm looking for my scroll. I'll have to reshare this screen because let me see. All right. Can you see the next screen? Please, what can you see on the next screen? Because I'm using full screen.
Gemini Gem.
All right, that means I'm in the correct place. All right. So just like I explained in layman version, this is the textbook version. It's a pre-configured AI assistant designed for a specific repeated task, retaining your instructions, preferences, and resources, so you will never have to re-explain them. For some of you, you said some of your repetitive tasks is coming up with content, researching, and all of those things. It can really be tedious, especially if you have to do everything yourself. And what are the advantages of creating a Gemini Gem? Productivity scaling. You can share your gem with your team, with your staff. The people that are saying that they are tired of answering customer questions up and down, you can create a Gemini Gem for it. That's the beautiful thing. You just send them the link and tell them to type all their questions. That's one way, to save yourself headache of answering FAQs all the time. Another one is that you can embed it. If you have a website, you can embed it into your website as a chatbot, right? But Gemini is the cheapest way, no cost way to also save your time on automated customer responses. In fact, you can put it as a link on your WhatsApp business homepage, landing page, and all of those things. So it's good for productivity scaling, domain knowledge. You will load the gem with proprietary or specialized knowledge that standard AI might not have. Remember, AI does not know what it does not know. AI only knows what it knows. AI does not know about your business until you tell AI the kind of business you're doing. Do you understand? And the way AI works is that they've been trained on data, learned data that is already existing. And if AI cannot pick your data from anywhere, you will have to feed it into AI. Okay. Another advantage is that Gemini Gem ensures consistency. It ensures your outputs follow your established protocols, your tone and standards every single time. This is a genius way to actually create content and to actually maximize your use of AI. That's the truth. So why everybody, especially if you're a business owner and you know that there are some tasks that you do repeatedly. For example, content creation is not one-off. So you need to, that's why we ask the question, what do you do repeatedly? What would you like to automate? Okay, content creation, some of you said design, some of you said images, turning images to video and all of that. You want to automate the process. This is the way to automate one of the processes. All right. Now, these are the 4 pillars for setting up your gem. Now, before you create a gem, just like a custom GPT, you need to feed it instructions. Okay, if you feel stuck, you can use ChatGPT to create your gem instructions. That's the beautiful part, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So these are the 4 pillars that you want to ensure you have sorted before you start creating your AI assistant, which is your Gemini Gem or your custom GPT or your Microsoft Copilot agents or your cloud projects. So you need to give it a go. What problem does this gem solve? So I want you to start thinking of what you think you need to create a gem for. One of your tasks, your repetitive tasks that you do in your business every day. So the first thing is, what problem does this gem solve? What outcome should the users always receive? Action, what specific text will the gem execute each time it is used? Format, what does the output look like? Do you want it to come in form of a report, a table, a script, a checklist, or whatever? You also have to define that. Then knowledge, what reference material must you upload for the gem to work correctly? Remember, your gem cannot work correctly without a knowledge base. Super important. Because this time around, your AI will not be hallucinating. AI will not be giving you data that is made up or data that does not exist. But AI is going to be feeding into the knowledge base, the documents that you have uploaded, okay, into that gem. Again, goal, actions, formats, knowledge. Ask yourself, what problem does this gem solve? What specific steps will the gem execute each time it is used? What does the output look like? What reference material must you upload for the gem to work already? Don't worry, all this might be looking like grammar, but we will get into it. Use case 1, the social media content calendar. Okay. What's the problem? Why are we creating this gem? The writer spends hours drafting posts across LinkedIn, Instagram, X, often inconsistently. You agree with me that it can be very tedious, yes or no? Social media is not just for vibes. So the work that goes on behind the scenes can be a lot, right? So this is a repetitive task that you can automate. Right, so let's look at this use case, blueprint and prompt framework. Remember, now, prompt framework is framework you use in prompting. There are different frameworks, but for the purpose of this class, we will use 2 types. We will use the PCFT and OCTR. PCFT means persona, context, task, and format. Persona is the role that you want the AI to take. Context is the background information that you want to give the AI. Task is the direct instruction that you want the AI to carry out. Format is the output, the kind of output you want, the kind of the way you want the AI to present the answer for you. That's the format. So when you now look at the pillars, the goal is to generate a weekly content calendar with platform-specific posts aligned to brand voice, campaigns, and audience persona. Draft 3 action is you want it to draft 3 posts per platform, maybe LinkedIn, Instagram, X. You might not need to put Facebook if you are cross-posting, in my opinion. You can also tell it to apply character limits, hashtag strategy, meaning that you must have uploaded something called hashtag strategy, CTA templates, then output as a 5-day calendar. You want the format to be in a table, day, platform, post copy, hashtag, CTA, recommended post time. In fact, you can also add image prompts as another column. So you're not also trying to struggle that, oh, which image am I going to put and all of those things. Now, the knowledge base, okay, that's the background information you're going to be feeding the gem. Brand voice guide, audience persona files, hashtag bank, campaign brief templates, character limit reference sheets. You decide what you want to feed the AI with. And after feeding with it, you can now create instructions using this prompt framework. Okay, this is another use case for client proposal generator gem. So if you know that you are always pitching your business for grants, for all of that, or no, yeah, for new business and all of that, you don't have to be writing proposal from the scratch all the time. You can create a gem for it. And you can apply this framework. Objective, context, tax, and rules. Objective is generating a complete client-ready proposal. Context is, but like I said, background information. Task is the direct instruction. Rules are like boundaries or specific requirements that you want the AI to focus on. Okay, this is a composition of the pillars and the definition. Don't worry, we'll get there. Now, after creating your gem, you'll need to always test it with at least 2 prompts to see the output, to know whether you need to refine it further before you start sharing it with your team. Okay, for social media gem, you can do full week generation. You can provide a campaign theme, request a 5-day calendar for all your 3 platforms, pulling from your hashtag bank and using the standard thought leadership call to action on LinkedIn. Okay, you can flag specific posts as too formal. You can ask the gem to rewrite them in a conversational tone while keeping the same hashtag and call to action. So that means you can always refine the outputs, give further instructions. For proposal gem, you can set the gem to provide a full client brief with company name, size, key, blah, blah, blah. You can also do scope adjustments, reduce the budget, act with service their fit. So you can always conduct reasoning with the AI, even with your outputs. Right. So in terms of choosing your framework, that's the prompting framework. The PCTF is very good for creative and content tasks. For example, writing your marketing copy, creative writing, email drafting, social media content. The OCTR objective is great for client proposals, legal summaries, financial reports, but you have to be very careful about financial reports, onboarding materials, legal summaries, and all of those things. Again, in summary, a gem is a reusable AI workflow. Design it for repetition, not a one-time prompt. You know, the best gems are built around tasks your team repeats weekly. If you are re-explaining the same instruction to AI, it's time to build a gem. That's when you know that I cannot be repeating this instruction every time. There has to be a way to automate it. That's when you create an AI assistant or an AI agent for it. The knowledge base, what does it mean? It is what makes a gem genuinely specialized. Curate it carefully. Choose your framework intentionally. PCTF, persona, context, task, format, great for creative tasks. Objective, context, task, rules for rule-bound outputs. Actually, if you are very conversant with prompting, this will come home to you. But if you are not, don't worry. We have a class on Sunday on prompt engineering in 60 minutes. It's free. You can join us. Always test with at least 2 prompts. One for full generation, one for targeted revision. So govern your knowledge base, version tag your files, set update schedules, audit quarterly. So because you have uploaded documents to your knowledge base doesn't mean it has to be there forever. You have to keep updating it as needed and keep auditing it. Yeah. So let's get to business. We have done the theory. Let's now go to Gemini. I believe we are still here. So are we ready to go into the practical now? Well, most of it are outside, social media, creating content, blah, 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 and all of that. So are you ready to see what you can do with that? So you just go to Gemini. Oh, sorry. Am I sharing my screen? Yes. One moment, please. I don't really use Google Meet for my teaching. I don't like it. So let me know what you can see. This is not what I'm supposed to be sharing. Come here. I want to share an entire window. So it's not supposed to be showing that. Let's just the screen. All right. This is Google Gemini. It's not meant to be showing this way. Please let me reshare. My apologies. I might have to toggle in between tabs, but it's more stressful. All right. I have to be toggling in between tabs. Okay, so this is Google Gemini. So you come to the left side, maybe it's your right. You can see you can see this gems. Can you see it here? And like I mentioned, for ChatGPT, it's called custom GPTs. It's called custom GPTs. Okay. So you come here, gems. So you click on it. This one is a pre-made one by Google. You can also explore if you are very curious. You want to say, okay, what kind of instruction did Google give it? How can I adapt it to my own? These are some examples I've done of gems, of course, as in terms of examples, my teaching sessions. I've created okay, a couple of gems. Then this one was what one of my students did and shared with me. So when you want to create you come to new gem. You give your gem a name. So you can do social media content calendar, or let me take a survey. Somebody should give me a kind of task you would like to automate. A repetitive task that you feel like gem will be very useful for. Or should we just go with the social media calendar thing? Please, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Oh.
So the thing about this one is that okay. So describe your gem and what it's explain. Okay. Let's say entrepreneurs as example. All right. So let's build it together. So describe your gem. What do you want your gem to do? Let's say positive parenting tips and what? Let's just do something, Sha. So description. This is an example. You can always write. So this is where you come. The instruction you're going to be giving it to do. Let me scroll down a bit. Default tool. What it means is that do you want it to be creating as canvas whenever you are creating it, or deep research or whatever? Canvas is okay if you ask me. But if you're trying to create a Gemini for image generation, you have to click on Nano Banana here. All right. Or a Gemini for viral video hooks. You can also put this one here. Don't go here. They've not really perfected this one. You don't need it. So let's do canvas. I'll come back to this instruction. I want to show you the other features. Knowledge base. Add files to your gem for reference. So this is where you come, you now start uploading files, or you can go directly to your Google Drive and pick it from. What kind of files are you supposed to, so let's do it together. What kind of files do you think you should feed to your knowledge base? Tell me. Because I don't have any file right now that I can use as an example. The one that I have, I'm not sure I still have it, but it's not on parenting. But let me tell, okay, let's discuss. What kind of files should I feed to my AI? For reference, who wants to give me examples? I'm checking the chat. So tell me. What kind of files? Remember when I did the presentation, we talked about knowledge base. It can be about the kind of files you can upload, about BQ kiddies, about your hashtag strategy, your brand voice. Are we here? Are we together? Let me see whether I have that folder. So different files that you can upload. Your brand voice guide. If you don't have, you can sit down and create these things. You have to create it. You can upload your hashtag bank. You can upload your service catalog, your pricing sheet, your audience persona profile, your LinkedIn CTA if you're posting on LinkedIn. You can upload your terms and conditions. Everything, especially for those of you that want to create it for your customers, everything that your customers need to know about your business. However, for privacy's sake, right, you might want to limit it, the sharing to where is it? I can't leave here. So I'll visit it another day. All right, so let's hold this one. I'm not done. Let me show you a gem that I've created before. No, I can't share it yet because I've not done the work. Let me go here. Let me show you what I did. This is not where I'm going. There was one that we did on weight loss. Somebody also did something on news roundup. Okay, let's do this. Okay, or let me choose this one for you and let me show you what I'm saying. So let's edit so that you can see what's on the back end. So you can see social media content calendar for Nova Co. This is an example I've used in one of my previous classes. Okay. Description is you are a senior social media strategist for Nova Co who understands our brand voice, audience, and active campaigns inside out. So see the instructions that we gave it. Now, you can, like I said, you can go to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT that please, I want to create a social media content calendar gem for my brand. And this is what my brand does. Give me instructions based on the output format. You can say based on the PCTF framework or OCTR framework or whatever. So default to we chose Canvas. Now look at the knowledge base. These are some of the things that we uploaded. Can you see brand voice in Word document, audience persona profile, hashtag bank. We can also add more files. But it's telling me to add from my drive. The files are not in my drive, they are on my downloads. Okay. So this is the instruction now. However, there are other very comprehensive ones that I can give you. And let me just give you in this class. I will send it to BQ after this class.
Thank you, Mama. I was actually going to ask for it. Thank you.
Okay, so let's go back to so I've showed you what knowledge base looks like and what you can what is this? Okay, this is what I use. This is my notebook LM. I use it to analyze the survey responses that I got. But we're not treating notebook LM tonight. That's what time. So let me go back to the gem I was trying to create. It's not ready yet, so we'll go back and edit. Now, let me paste Control V. Yeah, so this is a different one. I actually got it from one of the creators that I follow. So this gem will begin by asking 15 questions about the user's business, products, and audience in order to gain knowledge. It also asks for a website link so that you can scan the website to gain further insight. The gem also continues if no link is available. After the user has answered the question, the gem must ask for which platform the content is for. Is it Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, or Facebook? The gem will provide content for all platforms if requested by the user. The gem will then provide the content in a table formatted in 3 columns. It will provide 3 posts per requested platform. The first column will contain the name of the platform, the content that is made for. The second column, you see, this is what's called output. Now, there are a lot of ways you can give your gem instructions. I showed you one. Background, purpose, rules, and all of that. It's the same thing as this. It's just that I didn't put any headings. That's the difference. The third column will contain a prompt for an AI image generator. It must follow these instructions. Do not ask for text in the image. AI image generators are not good at text. Keep the subject of the image simple. Always provide at least 3 descriptive words. State the camera type, camera length, and post-processing techniques. It's very good because when you put it into Canva AI or Nano Banana, it interprets that prompt correctly. Keep it simple yet detailed. Respond with only keywords and descriptors. No long rambling sentence. Here is an example prompt. German Shepherd dog smiling, grassy park, summer evening, twilight, blah, 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 blah. So, hey, I wish I could get one file that is a knowledge base by you. But please always ensure that you're uploading a knowledge base, a reference file. Very important. Except if I can quickly build one now and use as an example. Please, 1 minute. I'm using ChatGPT for a because I didn't think I was going to use a BQ parents forum as an example. So I've gotten one. So I'll just really copy and paste into a Word document. Control N, Control V, and we save. Please, I'm with you. I'm just trying to look for a very quick one to do. Yeah, done. Let's go back. So let me just quickly upload that now. So I shall uploaded something here. Okay. It's still uploading. Then I can now click on updates. So let's test our Gemini. It's very Gem. It's very easy to create. If you can get the instruction right, your output will be good. Okay. So give me a prompt. Let's use a prompt. And in this one now, you don't have to be typing plenty things. Be using all the prompt framework and all of that. No. Especially if you hate going by the rules, Gemini is very creating gems is very good for you. So what should we build now? Vicky, give us an example on content. What kind of content do you want to build? Well, let's say that a 1 week content.
Okay.
Area. Yeah.
On let's use food timetable for the family. Food table.
Okay. Now, once in mind, I would prefer to do thinking rather than fast. Thinking will give you a more robust output. So let's see. So you're going to ask a question because of what? The instructions that we have given it. Can you see? But this is too long, bro. Let me go and edit it. I've reviewed your brand knowledge base. I'm excited to help you create content that resonates with intentional, heart-centered mothers. To ensure the content I generate, including that 7-day full timetable for families, fit your specific business goals and voice perfectly, I need to start with a few questions to deepen my understanding of your brand. Actually, this is very good. If you want to get very good outputs, I will recommend. It's just that I feel like 15 is a bit too much. Please answer the following 15 questions, and if you have a website, share the link as well. Beyond the document provided, do you have a specific name for your business or a signature program you like to highlight? It's because some of these things are missing from the knowledge base. Core product or service, what's your primary offer right now? One-on-one coaching, blah, blah, blah. Audience nuance, you mentioned mothers of 0 to 12. Is there a specific sweet spot within that range you find yourself helping most mothers? Why? What's your personal story or spark? This is a whole exam. So, but it is good for setting the tone of your gem. Let me not lie. Unique selling point. If a mom is following 5 other gentle parenting accounts, why should she stop and read your post today? Okay, it's called the reasoning format, with AI. Do you have a preferred color, palette, or vibe? Full timetable goal. Regarding the 7-day full timetable you requested, is the goal to show how mealtime reduces stress, or is it more about healthy brain development for kids? Engagement strategy. Do you prefer posts that ask questions to get comments, or posts that are meant to be saved for later reference? So, let's answer it. I'll just give short answers. Okay. Number 1. If you don't like this ask user question format, please, you can remove it from your instructions. But the good thing about this is that if you don't have a knowledge base, this can help you build one.
Exactly. That was what I'm about to say. And also, it makes AI give you content in your brand voice.
Exactly.
So this way, you already knows how you reason. It's trying to understand how you reason, what you want, and all of that. So it's better to answer it, actually.
Yeah. So maybe you should answer it, because when I'm done, I'm sending it to you. Okay. So number 1 is I just want the answers to be short because of time. Beyond the document provided, specific name, is this correct?
I'm trying to see where you are reading from.
You look at the right.
Okay. It's community.
Make your parents community.
The
Because
number.
of time, let me just assume something. What's your primary goal? Let's say a page. Let me just use this as an example. Please, you can always edit this later.
No, of course.
Audience nuance. Is there a specific sweet spot that you find yourself helping most mothers?
I don't know why I do feel like asking question. Okay, let me just answer.
So these are things that you have to think through, but it's very good.
Yeah,
To
I'm
really take the time
in the
to,
future of it.
yes. So since AI is providing the example, let me just be using the example as the answer. Number 4, what's the personal story that led you to start DQ positive parenting?
This one is long.
Yes.
I could have just opened my. I have my this thing and just be.
Don't worry, I'll show the prompt to you. So you're able to sit down and. But if you upload, there's some documents you upload and the question might be different. It's because I didn't really have a strong knowledge base that I uploaded. That's why it's asking me this. So
I was saying
because
that I
on
would
the other,
just open my knowledge base and just drop
yes,
the answers for you. I'll just copy and paste it.
yes. Are there other parenting accounts or experts you admire? This is not true. This is an example. Number 6, success story. What's the common win a mother experiences after using your tool? 7, content tone. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much tough love versus soft nurturing do you prefer in your messaging? Tough love. Let's say 6. Number 8. Let's do this one for 10. Because it's asking me for ratio. And number 8. Unique selling points. If your mom is following 5 other gentle parenting accounts, why should she stop and read your post today? Um,
I hope we still have people online. As she's doing it, we are supposed to be trying hours.
9. Visual style. Do you have a preferred color? I don't know your brand color, but
Art
let's
colors.
just see. Huh?
Art colors.
Heart.
Yeah. No. Heart. E.
EA.
Yeah. Heart. RTH.
Okay.
EARTH.
Okay. I
Yeah.
get it. Full timetable. What's the goal?
Mm,
We'll just use the example he's giving us, but you can always change it. Just to make us work faster. Engagement strategy. Do you prefer posts that ask questions to get comments or
yeah.
posts that are meant to be saved? Posts that
Mm.
ask questions to get comments. And number 12, current struggles. What's the biggest hurdle you face when trying to grow your social media presence right now? What's the biggest hurdle?
Consistency.
Number 13, we're almost there. Language preferences. Are there any specific industry terms you dislike?
Negative words.
Yes, it's asking
Yeah,
that we
negative.
should avoid.
Mm. You can say avoid negativity.
Number 14, call to action. Where do you want to send your people? Sign up for a list. They can click the link in bio. Let's go
Comment.
click the link. Eh?
Click the link in bio.
Number 15, finally. Future vision. Where do you see your brand in 1 year? Hey, do you have a website you can share? You can say
No.
no, not for now. So answer the questions. Okay. Now, it's actually a follow-up question. Which follow-up, which platform do you like the content for? I can provide content for Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, or Facebook. Please let me know the ones you like, or if you want for all the platforms. Once you decide, I will generate a 7-day full timetable and post the content in 3-column table format as we discussed. So
Instagram
let's do
and TikTok.
Instagram, just two, Abby.
Yeah, and TikTok.
The way I can make this. I want to put it in. So that's created it. Please, I want to magnify this. Come on. Let me see. I need to magnify it.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So I'll first provide the 7-day timetable as a document for your record, followed by the social media content calendar for Instagram and TikTok. So let's open this. 7-day brain power full timetable. School transition and cognitive support target, family of 4, balance for kids and parents. So you can see this here. This is the breakfast, lunch, dinner. And of course, you can edit it to your taste. You can create different things based on this. You can make it an infographic. You can make
Mm.
it a flashcard. You can
Mm.
make it even a 1-pager web page. You can also make it into a PDF, that you want to use as a lead magnet. That's the beautiful thing.
Mm.
And so now this is the social media calendar. I've created 3 high-value posts for each platform to help you maintain consistency and drive traffic. Post content. The school transition menu is here. Image generation prompts. Remember, you don't have to start struggling with what image you want to put. Okay. So this is for Instagram. It has done. Then this for TikTok. It has put hook. You stop yelling at the school. Blah blah blah. So what I'm going to do? You're going to put this into a video generator. Okay. 3 foods your brain child needs for success. Video concept. You point at 3 items. Blah 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 blah. This is another one for TikTok. Summary, 7-day timetable. Instagram, focus on carousel style value. TikTok, focus on fast-paced aesthetic meal prep and additional creative videos to use. Aesthetic, all prompts follow your earthy and soft nurturing vibe. I have used Gemini 2.5 image review for this image prompts. Would you like me to expand the school transition guide in your CTA? Anyways, so this image prompts now, what do you do with it? You can test it. And you can come to a new chat and go to Nano Banana and paste it. And let's see what it gives us. Actually, this mother and child, I usually try to put African parents so that it does not give me Oyinbo for my own content. Because if you don't put it, it will most likely give you a white person. It's called bias. Specific. It will give you what it thinks you need. So while it's creating it, let me show you an example of other gems. I have to open it. Okay.
Or does anyone have their brand persona?
You see?
And you said it though.
Yeah. I need to give us. Is how many people here are using Canva Pro? So that you can remove the Gemini watermark. You don't need to let people know that it's Gemini that's creating the image for you. You can also take the same prompt. You can take it to Canva. You see, I want to switch between tabs now. Secrets and
the prompts in the chat box. I have Canva Pro.
So let's really go to Canva. So you can also try that same. I believe you can see my Canva screen. You can also try that same whatever on Canva AI. So you just come here, come to Canva AI. I want to design an image. Let's see what Canva gives us. I mean, you can compare the outputs with what Gemini. Let me say that Gemini is ready. Gemini has not given me African parents. Okay, he has given me. I will show you what Gemini gave me. So this is what Canva gave us. Well, the advantage of creating with Canva is that you won't have to bother with, then you can make it as specific as you want. You don't have to bother a lot about, you see, there's no watermark. But unlike our Gemini we shall let the whole world know that you created it from Gemini with this star mark here. Can you see? This is the African version Gemini gave us. I think I prefer Gemini's output in this case. So let's download it and remove the watermark on Canva. So we'll upload that image to Canva. Just follow me. They are not overwhelmed.
Not at all.
So we'll upload that image to Canva and remove the watermark because I feel like I prefer the Canva output of that. The Nano Banana output. So you can see now, I'm trying to remove this thing. You can do it for any image. You can, but just that this thing works with the Pro one. Your Magic Studio only comes with the paid version, right? So you come to Magic Eraser. How many of you use, for those of you that use Canva Pro? So once you get the Magic Eraser, you can reduce the brush size or increase it depending on what you're trying to erase. This is what you want to erase here. Can you see? So I need to increase the brush size. It's usually on 40 by default. Then we bring it here, erase, and it disappears. So if you need Canva Pro for 1 year, we have that available. Is a team plan for 5,000 naira. So just send your email, Canva email to BQ. If you are interested, then you save. So there are other things you can also do with Magic Studio. It's not just one be cleaning, whatever. And the easiest way to learn Canva is from Canva itself. Just go to design school. Here, Canva design school. So we have removed, you can see that we have removed the watermark of that image. You have a clean image. You can decide to put a text on it if you want. You can put a text box here and all of those things. Then if you want to do further editing, what you can also do is you want to remove background. There's something called magic edit. What you want to change, okay? Or what you want to add. Please, you can be very creative with Canva. But it's just that it's sweeter with the Pro plan. That's
Very
it.
sweet. Very sweet. You don't have to do a whole lot of things like.
Yes. It's sweeter with the Pro plan. So you can tell it to remove anything, add something, and all of that. I said lunchbox. Can you see? He wasn't here before. Can you see that here? I can say remove this napkin from this place. It will remove it. Okay? It's that simple. Very nice to use. So let's go back to our Gemini. So Gemini has given us an example of, that's why I said image prompts, especially for those of you that you're always struggling with creating images. Just ensure that your AI is giving you image prompts. It's that simple. I also wanted to show you one very nice one that we did in one of our classes. It's called Nigerian Fat Loss. Somebody, one of our students, suggested this topic, and we created. After we created the gem, it gave us. Let me open it. It was really nice, and I think I created an infographic from it as well. Yes, I did. That you can share. So we created a gem for Nigerian fat loss, for the nutritionists, the fit farm people. Yeah. So this is what we were able to come up with. Easy to follow. Nice lead magnet, if you ask me. If you are trying to, do you understand? Get more followers, more customers, and all of that. You can convert it to
emails.
Yes, and collect emails as well. So, how am I always going to this place? This is not where I'm going. Yeah, let's go back to our gem now. Yeah, so we've created the gem already. If you want to share, like I said, if you want to refine, this is where you come. You come to your instructions. If you feel that 15 take about Joe, let me change it to 10. You update it. Okay. If you want to share, you click on share, like I'm already sharing now. I'll drop it in the chat. So I'll do anyone with link. Now, if it's for the public, if it's not for the public, you can put your team members' emails directly there. Do you understand? Maybe your social media person, your customer service person or something. But if it's not something that, for example, if it's for customers, you can do this one. When you do done, let me put it on the chat. It will open up for you. So you can test it from the chat. So pretty much that's how to create anyone with the link to access as a viewer. Yes. Please, viewer, don't go and do editor. They'll go and ruin your work. So viewer access, please. You should be the only one that has the editing rights. Or maybe you trust somebody else from your team. So this is it. Description, instructions, default tool, like I said, Canvas is just fine. We use deep research for this gem we created, Nigerian news updates, dailies updates. We use research because it has to comb different newspaper websites for us. But you might not need this depending on the use case. Again, let your knowledge base, make sure it's robust. You can have up to 5-10 documents if possible. Okay, so depending on what you feed it into, that will determine the kind of questions that the AI will ask you when you are creating the content. Do you understand? Please, is that clear? Then when you are testing, you click on start chat. So if you are not, this recent one, if you are not satisfied with the output, you can go back and let's test with, we said test with 2 prompts. So let's say create for Instagram and example. Now I don't need to be saying prompt like ensure you give me a tabular format. Why? It's already inside the instruction. We've already embedded it in the instruction for the gem. So remember, we did this from 15 to what? 10. Okay. Do you have a specific product or a service that we should lead parents towards during this back to school week? Transition focus, brand personality, how would they describe their relationship with parents who follow you? Competitors and inspiration, who are the 2 or 3 other accounts the entrepreneurs who they admire? Primary city. Now, I don't have time for this. Create it. You can be brutal with AI if you like. So, this is what he gave us. Day 1 for Instagram and Twitter. Day 2 for Instagram and Twitter. Day 3 per platform. Okay, it's giving you content that will that the algorithm will favor for those platforms. So if you notice, see day 6 for Instagram, it went from day 6 for Twitter. Can you see? They are talking about the same thing, but a twist to it, because Twitter, you cannot write long form content anyways. Do you understand? You can only put short sentences on Twitter. So this Instagram, we prep the outfit, Sunday evening living room, blah, 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 and all of that. Did we get that? We are done with creating gems. Any questions?
This is good. I just saw that you
Yes,
said.
I have a question. Okay, please go ahead.
Sorry. I don't have a question. Go ahead.
Yes, so when we were doing the first one, you mentioned that we had to feed the AI your documents and your resources. So what if you don't have all of that? You don't know what your brand voice is, you don't know what your brand tone should be and all of that. Can it go through that step with you to create it before you now get it and upload it?
Yes, you can use AI to build those documents. You can go to a ChatGPT or Claude and say, I want to build, though there is a prompt for that. It's called social media God prompt, but that one I'm sending is not free. Sorry. But you can use AI to
Please, what did you say? Social media
God prompt. That one is
okay.
like, it gives you everything about your brand, what your brand voice should be, and all of that. So you can go to a ChatGPT or a Claude to say, or maybe a Gemini itself, describe your brand, and you're trying to build a knowledge-based document. So you can say, ask me questions to understand what my brand is. So if you don't have it, you can use AI to build it, but ensure that you revise the outputs and it's written in your own voice for you. Just the same way we put instructions in that gem that ask 10 questions, ask 15 questions before you start anything. Clarify with me before you start anything. It's a powerful way to use AI, so that AI will not give you generic outputs. So if you don't have those documents existent, I will advise that first write a draft for yourself. Use AI to refine it. That, okay, this is my brand. ask me what the brand voice should be. AI will not ask you on how to build a brand voice. Do you want to sound this way and all of that? You can also ask AI to build what should the audience be? Who is my target audience? Who is my I think I have some of that here. Okay. Persona, the personal profiles I should target, what kind of hashtag I should use, and put on your research model when you're doing that. So that will also help you as well. Let me see if I can get you that prompt. No, not God prompt too. Another one that you can use. Let me copy and paste it. Okay, so I have two prompts here: audience research prompts, content pillar prompts. So yes, please use AI to build it. Have a rough draft, then tell AI to refine it for you. That will be my advice. Any more questions, please? Any more questions, please? Please, did I answer your question?
Yes,
Ma'am?
yes, please, you did.
All right, so let me really show you one website that you can also get design inspiration from. If you don't want to be using prompts up and down, you come to swipefile.com. Okay, this is it here, swipefile.com. It's free to use, and they have different categories of designs. You can see images, emails, print ads, sales pages, social media. Let's check social media. So it's called Swipe Files because you can, it's public domain. You can take any of this and recreate it for your brand. Can you see? And they have thousands of them. So you look at it, for example, I actually love this. Depending on what you're trying to create, it's totally dependent on you. There are so many things you can scroll, keep scrolling. You also find the one for videos as well, for reels as well, not just still images. Let's see this one.
Sorry, are these like B-rolls or how do we use this?
I will show you shortly. So I'm looking for a very interesting design first, because you save them. You can also go to Pinterest to get some things like this as well. This looks interesting. Let me save this one. Why are you showing me web file? Okay, so I've saved that, and there's another website called that also works like this. It's called Art OO Design. You can also scroll to see creatives that you can borrow. Do you understand? I will show you how you can swipe it. Just follow me. You can swipe it on Canva. You can swipe it on Nano Banana. So let me see this one. It looks interesting. We need ABI filing. Okay. So let's go to Gemini now. Let me reshare my screen. Let's go back to Gemini and let's swipe one of those images. We'll be wrapping up here. Where should we start? Create image. Okay. If you know that you are very good with artistic whatever, you can pick a style here if you also want as well. But otherwise, so I'll upload files. This is one of the one. Okay. So I've uploaded this one. Just watch. What's there is fall in love with luxury. That's what we have there.
Yes.
So a Valentine's love letter in form of a handbag. I should have changed that one. I didn't change it, but let's see what it gives us. That was called swiping. You can also bring this to Canva and do something, remove this image, replace it, replace the text. But like I said, this Canva Pro that will do that for you. You use grab text to change this on Canva. So let's see what Nano, because Canva actually allows you to do better modifications instead of prompting on Nano Banana. But if you feel like you don't have time, you want something sharp, you can also upload. So I said change the petals. No, you didn't get it. Um, Maybe because I use fast. So Corona Dada. I don't like using fast. Thinking does a better job. So let's see. While we are waiting, let's see how we can do it on Canva. How we can swipe it in Canva. While we're waiting for Gemini to see what Gemini is creating for me. Rubbish. What is this? Cartoon. So you can see why. Let's go to. I think it's just the but I've swiped with Gemini before and gave me something good. But anyways, so we are here. This Canva. Yes. So we are here in Canva. I want to change this. I want to add my logo. I can add it. So I want to remove the background if I want. I can also remove it. Can you see? But this is not what I'm trying to do. I can also blur the background. So let's go to, I want to change this text. We'll go to grab text. Okay, this is grab text. All right. So I click on grab text. I want to change this. So especially when you are using AI and AI is giving you typos in your image, just come to Canva to change it. All in love afresh. Let's say every day. Okay. And I can also come here. A Valentine's love letter in form of a pair of shoes. Can you see I've changed it? Now I want to change this image. I want to remove it. I don't want it. So I'll go to edit. So let's see what it gives us. Can you see? So we have literally swiped it. I told you to change it to shoes. I think I didn't even prompt the Gemini well. I just said shoes, but I didn't describe the kind of shoes. So Gemini just gave me anything. So did we see that? That's how to swipe. And we have come to the end of this class. I hope it has been valuable. Please go and practice. That's the only way you actually make sense of everything that you have done in this class. So I will take questions. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much, our amazing coach. Thank you. I really enjoyed this class. I'm already working on some of the things that you taught us. All right. The floor is open. If you have any question, you can unmute yourself and ask your questions before we call it a day. This Gemini, does it have paid version? I'm trying to open.
Yes, if you're on Google AI Pro, that's the paid version.
Oh, okay.
If you're on Google AI Pro, I'm on Google AI Pro. The upgrade you are seeing that is showing, it's telling me to upgrade to, I'm on Pro, it's telling me to upgrade to Ultra, but I don't need that.
Okay.
I don't need Ultra in my life. So,
Okay. All right. I think
but you can use Gemini free version. It does the work.
yeah. Trying to.
It does the work.
Okay.
But if you want to go Pro 2, Pro 2 is not too expensive. I think it's less
No, I
than
don't need
20.
Pro. I have Pro of Claude already.
I did my Gemini Pro last year when they were giving out 1 year for students.
Oh,
I just used my master's ID to get a Pro version.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right.
Yes, so I think we'll call it a night since we do not have any questions. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Please, I'll be expecting. You mentioned you are going to share the
I'm sending it to your WhatsApp. WhatsApp.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us this night and taking us through.
So yeah, so if you're interested in Canva Pro, we have a plan that is 5K for a year.
All right, I'll tag your line number on the group so that they can reach out to you directly.
And we have a free platform, not a community though. It's called AI in Careers. If you want to learn more about AI for free, AI education, you can also join us. I want to send it to you so I won't forget.
All right, no problem.
It's called AI Operations Automation Playbook. So I've sent it to you.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, it's in your WhatsApp. I mean, that's what I mean.
Yes, I've received it. Thank you so much, Mama. I'll be sharing all of this with you guys. Good night and have an amazing weekend. Bye-bye.